Okay, so we're just going to look at how the summer shred workouts and program looks and how it functions. So once you start, you'll get a bit of info where you can you'll download this and then start to put your name in places. So I'll use myself as an example. You then select your age. Cool. Sadly, I'm at 30 now. He says we can't click. There we go. You can select your height. So I am 187 centimeters tall. The weight we'll get to in a second thing that you can see down here where the mouse is. And activity level, you'll be given guidance to select how active you are, but let's say I'm going to go with that. For a summer shred, we're looking at a 30% deficit. Right, so this section here, your BMR, is a calculation of the amount of calories your body would need at complete rest given your age, height, weight, gender, and activity level. This fast rate of loss is 30% less than your BMR times by your activity level. And that should create pretty rapid rates of fat loss, somewhere in the region of 1% of body weight per week, which you can see over here. This gives us a target of how much we're expecting to lose per week and how long it should take us. As far as body fat percentage, you'll be given guides to determine how much body fat you're roughly carrying right now, and then how much you're looking at getting towards. So let's say that right now I'm at 15%, and I want to get down to 8% body fat. That would give me somewhere on the order of 4.8 kilos of fat to lose, which at these rates down here will take somewhere between 7 to 14 weeks. You can also see the calories you're going to be aiming at on training and non-training days, the protein amount, your carbohydrate, fat, and fiber allotment, and we'll discuss how you go about hitting that. You'll also be given a daily step target that you can see down here. If you click down on the weight tracker sheet, you can start to see what you'll be filling out every day during the 8-week shred. So let's say that the next day you drop 0.6 of a kilo and then it's going swimmingly. We'll go in rather aggressive here, and if I cut ahead then to say 65. What the sheet will do is it will average out your weight across that week, and we can start to compare the average reduction in weight with the expected rate of loss over on the first sheet. We'll also be popping in here the amount of steps you do per day, the amount of calories you consumed, and how close you got to your protein target. So let's say that this person did, let's not go full 10,000 because no one hits it precisely. Let's say they did 10,912. Cool, they hit their need. You can also see that they were 109% of their target. Happy days. Calories, let's say they had 1825. Okay, they were 40 over. And protein, let's say 170 grams. Perfect. We can start to see how well they're doing, right? 109% of steps, 102% of calories, pretty damn close, and 106% of protein. That's not bad. Within that, we'll start to then compare how good these averages are across the week and across the days with how well you're doing with regards to how quickly you're dropping weight, if that is our target. You'll also see that within the weight tracker sheet, whatever the latest weight update is, it will affect what comes out on the weight on your calorie and macro target, and that will actually slightly adjust the calories you have. Finally, the circumference sheet takes your hips, waist, chest, thigh and arms. It'll total it together for you, and we'll measure those each week and see the general reduction and how much you lose across that entire period of time. That is how the measurement tracking and the nutrition is set up in the 8-week shred.